The Flatwoods Monster. This sounds fake, but I assure you it is not. On the evening of September 12, 1952, something streaked across the sky above a quiet town in West Virginia. In the town of Flatwoods, a group of boys were playing outside when they saw it, a bright, pulsing object descending fast toward the hills. It didn't look like a plane. It didn't look like anything they had ever seen before. The object appeared to crash beyond a nearby hill, disappearing into the trees with a dull flash of light. The boys ran to tell a nearby adult, Kathleen May. Within minutes, a small group formed, determined to find whatever had landed. They armed themselves with a flashlight and a sense of curiosity that outweighed their fear. Then they began walking toward the hill. The woods were unusually quiet. No insects, no wind, just silence. As they climbed higher, a strange mist began to form around them, thick, low to the ground and carrying a metallic smell. Then they saw it. At the top of the hill, something stood waiting. It was tall, far taller than any human, over 10 feet high, hovering just above the ground. Its body wasn't solid in the way they expected. It looked almost mechanical or armored. Its face, or what passed for a face, glowed with an unnatural light. 2 bright, burning eyes stared directly at them. Behind it, something like a hood or spade-shaped structure rose above its head, wide, dark, almost like a cloak frozen in place. The group froze. No one spoke. No one moved. Then it moved, not by walking, but by gliding forward. A sharp hissing sound filled the air, loud, mechanical, wrong. The smell hit them next. Burning metal, oil, something chemical. Their eyes began to burn, their stomachs twisted with sudden nausea. Panic broke the silence. Someone screamed, and they all turned and ran. They didn't stop until they reached safety. Even then, the symptoms didn't fade immediately. Reports came quickly. Burning eyes, vomiting, weakness. Even the responding authorities took the story seriously. The local sheriff investigated the site himself. He didn't find a body, he didn't find wreckage, but he did admit something unsettling. Whatever they saw wasn't normal. In the days that followed, theories spread quickly. A meteor, a military test, a mass hallucination. But none of them explained everything. Not the shape, not the movement, not the illness. Witnesses never changed their story. Not decades later, not even once. They described the same figure, the same sound, the same fear. And perhaps the strangest detail of all, there were no tracks, no landing marks, no debris, no trace of impact. It was as if whatever came down had simply left. Or worse, it was never meant to stay. To this day, the Flatwoods Monster remains unexplained. A single night, a handful of witnesses. But something happened in those woods, something that left no proof except fear. So what landed in Flatwoods that night? And why did it leave no trace?
Thank you for listening. Please consider subscribing to my channel for more terrifying tales coming weekly. If you enjoyed this story, I have many more available in paperback worldwide on Amazon, Beyond the Campsite and Beyond the Campsite 2, A Trail Too Far.